Okay, I'm getting everything set up right now. Alright, let's see what kind of missions we got here. It's been a while since I just did missions. I'm at Jameson Memorial, getting ready for the new crate and the Challenger, which will be released tomorrow. So I thought I'd see if there's any missions that reward you with materials. Materials. Not much. Okay, why do I choose materials in the show reward choices? And it comes up with a bunch of missions where it says no materials. It doesn't make sense. All choices. Okay, I welcome everybody to the stream. As the title says, I'm just killing some time until tomorrow when I can buy my new crate and my new Challenger. Looking for missions that give you some materials. Irregular emission data. That's a grade 2, that's crap. Okay, let's do some passenger missions. Let me get into my Beluga. I believe it's at this station. Chieftain, there it is, Beluga. Right now I got the Beluga all fitted out with, I think, economy class. I'm going to see what happens if I go and put nothing but first class. I returned to surface. That was stupid, Jim. I think I have enough materials for engineering the two new ships. Maybe not all the way, but most of the way anyway. Okay, let's see. First class will hold 12. Let's exchange this. No, store it. First class. Just bear with me while I switch out my cabins. And I'm going to keep the rest as business. Well, I only got one. Alright, let's see what kind of passenger missions I can get. I know passenger missions usually pay out in materials. Got a whole bunch of modified embedded firmware from doing passenger missions. Come on. Okay. Here we go, but that's probably illegal. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see what else. Thermic alloys, grade 4. Man, all these people are wanted. Modified embedded firmware. And they're wanted. Okay, 2. I'm gonna do it. No. Okay. Let's see what else. Modified embedded firmware. Okay, I'm not going to go there. It's too far. 22,000 light years for some embedded firmware. They gotta be nuts. Shit. Okay, what's this guy? He's illegal. Thermic alloys. Only 2 of him. Put him there. Gotta make sure I got a heat sink on this so I can get back into the station without getting blown up. Transport. Grade 1. Don't want that. some more modified embedded firmware. Rock formations and how many? 7, okay. And what else we got here? Another modified embedded firmware. Okay. Got any more? Anomalous bulk scan data, that's a grade 1, yeah. Conductive polymers, grade 5 or grade 4. That's one of those long hauls. There's some more modified embedded firmware. 5 of that. Yeah, but he wants to go way far away. 1,000 light years. Okay, no. Okay, that looks like the best we're gonna get. Let me make sure I got heat sinks on this thing. Oh yeah, I got them. Got 4 of them. Let me change the fire group. Take the chaff launcher off. Put that on 2. Get rid of that. Put the chaff launcher on 1. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this one, I guess. Now, it's been a while since I played Elite. I've been doing Jurassic World for the last couple weeks. So, I'm a much better pilot than what I'm going to be looking like. Okay, switch the map to realistic. Switch back over to that so my filters are applied. Okay, let's see here. Turn the lights on. Launch. I'm going to deploy a heatsink. Now I'm just going to boost. Boost out of the station. Get away from the federales before they can scan me. And if anybody wants me to pick them up something, that's too bad.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
I forgot that boosting also causes a lot of heat.
warning, temperature critical.
Alright, we're alright. A little bit warm, but we're okay. I usually don't take the planetary sightseeing, mainly because I kind of suck at planets, but I need to practice.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see how many jumps is it? Just two more to the first sightseeing beacon.
Four, three, two, one.
Okay, I do have my chat up on my tablet, so if you want to make a comment or say something, or feel free.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, this should be the final jump.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
I'm going to double check with this mission to see just where they want me to take them.
incoming mission critical message. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, let's see. Seven E, huh? Okay. And when we take them to the ice geysers. Okay, that's fine with me. There's gonna be this guy here. Okay, it's under 1,000, so we should be able to pull the ice geysers, whatever. See if I can find it. There it is. Ice. Damn it. Ice geysers. I wasn't paying attention. So I can slow it down a little bit. Excuse me. All right, let's see where these ice geysers are. Geysers. Gonna be up a little bit. Hope I'm not coming in too steep.
Orbital flight engaged.
It's been a while since I did a planetary thing, and I'm sure it shows. Okay, we're looking good. Going to glide, we're going to come to a stop. And then scan the beacon. There it is. And I'm doing
Mission critical message.
These jobs mainly for the materials. Getting ready for tomorrow for the release of the crate and the Challenger.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
But when I leave a planet's surface, I'll let you go almost 90 degrees straight up. And then once I'm out of the orbital cruise line, then I plot my next course. And that way it's not obstructed. If I can go ahead and plot it right now. There. Back on map. What does she want to see here? She wants to see a visitor beacon. Okay. Easy enough.
Frameshift drive charging.
And we got 5 jumps. I know I can find a lot of these materials in unidentified signal sources, but I really hate that. Especially trying to find the high-grade emission ones. But I have gone to Dav's Hope and pretty much maxed out everything there.
Fuel scooping.
Went and was doing some FSD wake scans. I was on the surface getting some raw materials. And then what I don't have, I can always trade. That's why I'm doing the these missions for the materials. Grade 5 and grade 4 materials.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, what's it? Visited. Okay. Okay. Don't care what the geysers are.
4, 3, 2.
But I was playing a little bit of Jurassic World today until I started to stress out on it. And I decided, what the hell, play some Elite Dangerous, get some more materials,
Fuel scooping.
kill some time until 3.1. I guess that's what it's going to be called. 3.1 launches tomorrow.
Fuel scooping complete.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the crate or the Challenger, if I'm going to make it into a combat ship or what. I mean, I already have my Fer-de-Lance and my Corvette for combat,
Frameshift drive charging.
and those are all fully engineered. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. If you guys have any ideas what you can do with a crate or a Challenger, you know, what are you going to do with it? Let me know. Right now I'm pretty much talking to myself, because I can see on the chat I'm the only one watching this thing right now. But people usually watch these streams after they're ended. So I guess I'm never alone.
Frameshift drive charging.
And 2 more jumps. Take a look around. I got a new paint job for my Beluga. So after I fuel scoop, I'll show you what my patriotic American paint job looks like. Even though there is no American flag paint jobs that I know of, this comes the closest. Alright, let me show you what I'm talking about. There's the paint job. Red, white, and blue. Alright, let's do the last jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Find out what planet they want to go to.
4, 3, 2, 1. Incoming mission critical message. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, they want to go to C6, it looks like 6 or 5. Hopefully it's not too damn far away. It's over here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 413,000. Oh well. That's the problem with these sightseeing missions. They tell you what system they want to go to, but they don't tell you what planet the tourist beacon is going to be around until you get there, and then you find out, like here, it's over 400,000 light seconds away. It could be worse. It could be going to Hunt Orbital, which is, for those who don't know, is 0.33 light years away, and literally takes forever to get there in Super Cruise. But thankfully, Frontier disregards physics, and we can travel faster than the speed of light. Right now we're doing about 40 times the speed of light. We're going to easily get into the hundreds of times the speed of light. And if you're new to passenger missions, especially the sightseeing ones, when they tell you to go to a planet that's over 1,000 light years, like for example this one's over 400,000 light years, the tourist beacon will not show up in your navigation until you are less than 1,000 light seconds. Because when I started doing passenger missions, I'd take them to the system, and I could not find the tourist beacon, and that was why. It was because you had to get within less than 1,000 light seconds before the tourist beacon would show up on your navigation panel. So I ended up selling my Dolphin and not doing passenger missions until like a couple months later, when I saw an Obsidian Ant video on the proper way to do the sightseeing missions. And then I ended up buying an Orca, the Orca, and doing the passenger sightseeing missions. And I like doing them because eliminate enemies. Great. Okay. I like doing them because a lot of the systems you have opportunities to do some scans, so you make a little extra money off of the cartographic data. So that's like an added bonus. And they do take you to some interesting places within the bubble. That's how I got my first taste of exploration. And for those who want to know, right now my status is, my combat rank is Master. It's harder than hell to get that up. My trade rank is Elite. Exploration rank is Elite. I am a Vice Admiral with the Federations and a Duke with the Empire. So I do have a cutter, and I do have a Corvette. And I don't really go by this, but let's see. I was looking at this the other day, where they say the estimated time of play. What the hell they put that thing? Yeah, approximate time played 10 weeks, 3 days, 4 hours, 17 minutes. But I've been playing this thing since last August. So kick back, enjoy the music, because we still have a way to go. From what I understand, the crate has almost the same hard points, the same core internals, and the same optional internals as the Python. So it looks like it's pretty much a poor man's Python. I think it's going to sell for 35 to 40 million, depending on where you buy it. And I think the Python is much more expensive. So it could be used as an all-around purpose ship, but again, I got a Python for that. So I really don't know what, it's sort of like when I bought the Chieftain. I bought that on the 28th of January when it first came out, and I haven't used it since. Mainly because I don't know what purpose it's going to fill. So I'm kind of torn between the Challenger and Crate, what I'm going to do with those if I do buy them. And I got the money. I did some passenger runs and got my balance of over, what is it, 1.2 billion. Let's see what my ship looks like from the outside here. Yeah, you can see the paint job here. Let's go this way. Yeah, that's the one. And to think that I'm sitting in this little thing right in here. This is a very, very big ship. Now, there's my Explorer rank. Okay, I wonder where it was. Big ship. Still over 200,000 light seconds to go. This kind of reminds me when I did the passenger missions to the Med-B system to Valadoc, which was like 1.8 million light seconds. Oh, we got somebody watching. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by the way, this sorry caps in is 3.2. Unless I made a mistake. Yeah, okay. I thought this update was 3.1 because the quarter one update was 3.0. But they go by chapters anyway, chapter 2 of Beyond chapter 2 is coming out tomorrow. But thanks for joining us. Is it well, ASMR Gaming? Thanks for joining the stream. Like the title said, I'm just killing time. And I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with the Crate or the Challenger. What purpose I'm going to have for them. I already have 2 combat ships. I got a fully A-rated and engineered Fer-de-Lance and a Corvette. Hello, Gimbo, and welcome to the stream. 07 to you too. I'm doing some sightseeing passenger missions for the materials. And as I was saying earlier, the problem with these sightseeing things, they tell you what system to go to, but you don't know where you're going to go until you get there. And this thing was over 400,000 light seconds. But we're getting there. Just to verify, he wants to see a visitor's beacon, I believe. Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, so have I. In fact, the first time I went to Hunt and Orbital, I thought it was an easy mission. It was an Alpha Centauri, which was like 1 jump away. And then I get there and I see Hunt and Orbital 0.33 light years. I said, you gotta be kidding me. And I was in my Beluga, so it was too large to land at Hunt and Orbital, so I didn't even get to mug. Oh, you're up in Colonia, huh? Yeah, I was only in Colonia 1 time. That was the jump-off point for the Beagle Point expedition. It's a really nice looking place, you know, with all the stars and the nebula that's close by. But at that time, they didn't have much as far as ships or modules. And of course, there's no engineering. And it would cost you a small fortune to have your ships transported there. Oh, I see. You take the passengers to Colonia. Well, you're a better man than I am. I would never... Like I said, I've been to Colonia 1 time, and I think I had enough of that. But I do like exploration. That's mainly what I did a lot of when I first started the game. I've been to Sagittarius A 2 times. I've been to the Great Annihilator 2 times. I've been to Beagle Point. And of course all the local nebula or nebulae like the Witch Head, Orion, Bubble, Eagle. Yeah, I gotta try that with the Neutron Highway. At first I was afraid to try the Neutron jet cone boost. I was afraid it was going to blow up or something and lose all my data, so I watched about 5 YouTube videos on it, and I thought, well, that doesn't look too hard. So now it's almost like fuel scooping. The only thing is I don't try to do it from what is it, a white dwarf star. Those things are pretty nasty, and they only just double your jump speed or your jump rate, which you can do with synthesis. So white dwarf stars are not worth it. Okay, gonna slow down here, and then look for my visitor's beacon. There it is. Yeah, but I remember the very first time I fuel scooped was a little bit scary too. And I had to watch some videos on that to make sure I was doing it right. Now I don't even think about it. And same thing with the neutron stars. Okay, getting ready to drop out. Thought we were getting ready to drop out. It gives me time to take a sip of Pepsi. Yeah, I bought the new Jurassic World game. I bought that when the first day it came out. So I've been playing that for the last 2 weeks. It's an interesting game. It's very addicting. But it seems like most of the time it's just crisis management, handling one disaster after another. But I should have waited a little while and see if it went on sale. Alright, we're scanned the visitor beacon. And we're
Mission objective complete.
done with that mission.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, get rid of that. Let's do the other missions. I want to see some rock fumarole or whatever. Alright. Three jumps to that place. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier about the crate. What are you going to do with your crate? Are you going to turn it into a combat?
Frameshift drive charging.
Is it going to be your all-purpose ship? Because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the crate. Because I already have a combat ship in the Fer-de-Lance and the Corvette.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't want it to end up like the Chieftain. I bought that the day it came out, and I haven't flown it since. Oh, Thargoid Hunter. Yeah, I haven't taken on any Thargoids lately, or at all. Mainly because I don't have anybody to wing up with. And I don't want to try taking one on by myself. Looks like somebody wants to interdict me.
Fuel scooping complete.
Must be him.
Frameshift drive charging. Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, like I said, if I can get some people to wing up with me, I'd love to take on a Thargoid. I watched a lot of streams and YouTube videos on doing it.
Fuel scooping.
But I understand they're also reducing the number of blueprints you need for the for the Guardian weapons. And I've been holding out on the Guardian tech until now, so I probably hit some Guardian sites. Maybe try the FSD module. Put it on some of my ships that have bad jump ranges, like the Python, and definitely the Corvette. I have a friend of mine who wants to put that on his Corvette and take it up to Sagittarius A. Go to Sag A in a Corvette.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That should be fun. Yeah, that's what I figured. I kept putting it off because I tried it one time and I couldn't figure out the
Incoming mission critical message.
Guardian base.
Fuel scooping.
And before 3.0 dropped, I thought that the tech broker was going to use regular materials. And then when it went live, you know, I saw all this Guardian stuff.
Fuel scooping complete.
Where do they want me to go here? A1. Okay, that's close. Oh yeah, 7 light seconds. I think should be already on here. Rock formula. And as I was saying earlier, I've been playing the Jurassic Park for the last 2 weeks, so I'm a little bit rusty on my planetary landings. Man, this thing's right by the star. Now the power plant and the distributor's not worth it, huh? What about one of the weapons that was torrented and it was only good for in multi-crew? I think I heard something about that. And of course, you know, nobody does multi-crew. Or almost nobody. Yeah, the only thing that looks good to me is that FSD module. So I like to, you know, the ability to, you know, put it on my exploration Anaconda and go from 56 light years to 66, and I can turn it on and off. Yeah, the torrented versions I think were multi-crew only. See how close I get here. Yeah, like I said, I don't do any Thargoid hunting, so I haven't bothered with the
Mission critical message.
weapons. I would like to try it if I can find some people to wing up with.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, a friend of mine did the FSD module, and before he could even buy it or try it, they yanked it. But he also got the gauze cannons and all kinds of other weapons. I think he might be interested in some Thargoid hunting, but that's only would be 2 ships. And I was watching, I think it was Yamix, who said that the best ship for Thargoid hunting is actually Anaconda. But the risk versus the reward isn't there. You blow up a Thargoid and you get maybe 1 million credits. But if you get blown up in an Anaconda, you're looking at about 20 million for a rebuy. Yeah, definitely send me a friend request. Okay, 5 jumps. Yeah, my Anaconda I'm using mostly for, well, only for exploration. But I can always buy another one outfitted for Thargoids. Well, I have an FDL. Also, I got a Python.
Frameshift drive.
Don't know what I was waiting for. Forgot to go into. Forgot to jump.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping.
Yeah, maybe if I take a less expensive ship, you know, less expensive as far as the rebuy, I might try to take on some smaller Goids by myself. Like I said, I've never even tried it. So what's that? Get rid of that.
Frameshift drive charging.
But from the live streams and the content videos that I've seen on YouTube, it looks interesting. But I think at Frontier, the developers should give you a little bit more money for taking down a Cyclops, or taking down any Thargoid anyway. Because what I've seen, it takes a long time, and you're risking a big rebuy for only what, 1 million, 2 million credits, where you can just do the road to riches for an hour or two and get that, easily get that, with no risk to your ship at all. But until about, let's say, a month and a half ago, my combat rank was mostly harmless. And then a friend of mine taught me how to get an FDL and outfit it and then engineer it. And now my combat ranking is up to master, where I'm finding it harder to increase that, no matter how many ships I blow up. I'll show you that in a second. Here's got 52% towards what's the next one? Dangerous. Is that 52? No, it's 62%. Okay, that's how we get rid of the interdictor. Didn't really feel like playing the escape vector dance. What are we looking at? One more jump. Okay. Yeah, I imagine if the more you do it, you know, the easier it becomes, because you develop your own strategies, and it's sort of like what we were discussing before with the jet cone boost with the neutron stars. At first it's scary, and then it becomes second nature, you know, just like fuel scooping. Okay, another 6A here. Okay. See how far he is. Well, not bad, 2,000. Beats the one that was over 400,000. but a while back ago, about maybe 3 weeks ago, Down to Earth Astronomy had a really good way to get data materials. Had a one of the large mega ships or whatever they're called. It was attacked by a Thargoid, and all you had to do was fill your cargo bay with well, what was it called? Some kind of limpet, and just tap into the data panel or data port, and just do a bunch of board hopping, and I got a lot of I'm not sure which this guy wants to go see. Ice, okay. So I got a lot of data from doing that. After a while, it got pretty redundant, but it was well worth the grade 5, grade 4 data. So what other changes are going to be happening with the new update besides the new ships? I know, like I said, they changed the number of blueprints you need for the Guardian stuff. I heard that they're going to be doing mining wing missions. That ought to be fun. Not. Okay.
Mission objective complete. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, looks like we're done with that one. Got like 2 more to go. But as you can see, it's paying off, and this one's giving me modified embedded firmware. This one's giving me same thing, modified embedded firmware. We'll do this one here, which is giving me thermic alloys, grade 4. So I'm basically just doing missions to get some materials. So if I do get a crate or a Challenger, then I can engineer it. I just got to make up my mind what I want to use it for.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wish they would come up with a really good exploration ship.
4, 3, 2, 1.
One that has a really nice canopy where you can see all around, and a really good jump range. because I use the Anaconda, and it's sort of like this thing. You look up, and you got that roof ahead of you, above you. I guess I can get an ASP Explorer and engineer that. Get a real good jump range on that. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The ASP Explorer, I can easily buy that and engineer it.
Frameshift drive charging.
See how many jumps it is. 3 jumps. Okay, not bad. Yeah, I just got to remember I got illegal passengers.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So when I get back to Jameson Memorial, I got to remember to drop a heat sink and go into silent running. Normally I would do my illegal passengers out of White City in, I think it's called Maramata, because they never scan you going in. I've done a ton of illegal passenger missions and never ever got scanned. And that's using my docking computer.
Frameshift drive charging.
But speaking of exploration, I wonder what the new changes are going to be in Q4.
4,
I've seen some of it.
2,
Am I allied at Maramata at White City? Yes, I am. Because I also, that's how I got my Anaconda, was selling slaves there. From Holly Dock and Yimabin to White City, I sold a lot of Imperial slaves and got enough money to buy my first Anaconda. Yeah, it looks like somebody wants to try an interdiction again. I love how they send you a message before they do it.
frameshift drive charging.
That's nice of them. But at Jameson, if you're talking about Jameson, then yeah, I'm allied there.
3, 2, 1. Incoming mission critical message. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
A4. Okay. Well, I know I can do it at Dwight City, but oh, there's 2 of them here. Huh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do 2 passenger missions in the same system. I've never seen that before. What kind of tours would you like to see? I'm not sure where this guy wants to go to. Let's see here. Week in corporate history. I think that's what I got. Up. wasn't paying attention. That's all right, so it's just a POI. I know they got some kind of probe that you have to launch at a planet. And for me, that sounds like, you know, another module you have to put on. And more weight, which is going to lower your jump range. Yeah, but with the probes, I wonder if that's gonna like bookmark the points of interest, so you don't have to do any more coordinate landings. That'd be nice. Because the only way I got to Dav's Hope was I had a friend wing up with me and take me there.
Incoming mission critical message. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, it's certainly going to make exploration fun again. Okay, I want to see what this other planet is. Showing the mission icon, so let's take a look over there. Kill two birds with one stone. Yeah, this is the first time this happened to me when I took multiple sightseeing missions. I never had two in the same system. Yeah, but it's too bad we have to wait till at the latest December for the Chapter 4 update. And I don't know if you guys saw Obsidian Ant's latest video. He said that Frontier was hinting at 2 more ships. But that hasn't been confirmed yet. It looks like the other 2 are going to be made for the Alliance. Let's see what they want to go visit here. Probably that. Yeah. That's the only tourist thing around here. Oh, yeah, this is the first time for me. I'm not even sure what system I'm in. take a look as soon as I scan the tourist beacon.
Incoming mission critical message. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Roman. Okay, let me check, see what system I'm in. Yeah, this is like it's Zearla Zerla or something, I don't know. Alright, let's see here. Location visited. Okay, which one am I on? Okay, I'm on my last one here. Make sure here. No, I got one more place to go here. Hopefully it's not too far. 5 jumps, not bad.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, it seems like every time I find a really good, good paying passenger mission, it usually gets nerfed because somebody puts it out on YouTube, and within a couple of days it's nerfed.
Fuel scooping.
That's why when Down to Earth Astronomy puts out make 200 or 300 million credits an hour, by the time I get there and get allied with the factions, then it's already nerfed. So I don't even bother with it anymore. Okay, these interdictions are getting a little tedious.
Frameshift drive charging.
So how much money do you make on the Colonia trips? Just out of curiosity. So that might be something I'd look into, because it's a bit of exploration. You put, add exploration along with the passenger mission. And what system do you get them out of? Because right now I'm based in Shinrada Desra and at Jameson. 500 million in 4 to 5 hours. That's not bad. And that's doing the neutron highway all the way, huh?
Frameshift drive charging.
Now, do you take passengers from Colonia back to the bubble? Or do you just go back with empty cabins? One thing you might be able to do is, before you go to Colonia, take a ship out to Hunt and Orbital and fill up on mugs. I imagine those mugs would be valuable in Colonia.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, 50 million. Yeah, you do make a hell of a lot more just from doing the discovery scans and even planetary scans.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
So what station do you get the Colonia missions out of?
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Beacon out there. Oh, sightseeing. Okay, you get them out of HIP 16607. All right, let me write that down real quick. HIP 16607. Okay, I'm going to try that out later. Do you have to be allied there, or before you get the Colonia sightseeing missions?
Frameshift drive charging.
Which station in HIP 16607? Or does that matter?
3, 2, 1. Incoming mission critical message. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, he wants me to go to the third planet. There we are. It's only 171, so the beacon should be on here somewhere. There it is. Okay, you can send me a friend request and then we can do it like a party chat. because right now I have it set up where if I'm doing a live stream, then people can hear what you're saying. I just got to do this one scan of the visitor's beacon, and then I think one more destination, and then back to Jameson, at which time I end the stream. Because I've been going for over 2 hours now. It's kind of funny. Somebody brought this up on YouTube.
Mission objective complete.
That you got these criminal masterminds, and all they want to do is go visit these tourist beacons.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3.
Oh, you're in the UK? Yeah, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, that one should be done. Let's see. Yeah, he's done. Okay, let's see about him. Yeah, so it's about 2 in the morning where you're at. Okay, 6 jumps to the next destination.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's 3:30 in the morning there. Okay. I usually just look at the in-game time and figure that's the UK time. I want to check something. Because it's not going to tell me. So you guys have daylight savings time? Because here in Arizona we don't have daylight savings time. So for 6 months we're like mountain time, the same time as Denver, and the rest of the year we're the same time as Los Angeles. But it's basically Greenwich Mean Time -7 is Arizona. Yeah, I have a friend that plays Elite Dangerous. He lives in Bedfordshire. Sure you know where that's at. Bedford. I don't know if you've seen. He does a lot of streaming. His name is Verandas Malanis. I don't know if you ever seen his YouTube streams.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't speak any of the Oriental languages.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, he's been playing for over a year, but he's still rather a noob. We've been trying to get him to engineer his FSD, and it's like pulling teeth. But he managed to do a grade 1 FSD increase with Felicity, but he doesn't have any materials for any grade 2 or 3 or anything. But he can be entertaining.
Frameshift drive charging.
So if you ever see him, Verandas Malanis, it's worth checking out. Like I said, they are entertaining streams.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, how many more jumps do we have? 2 more.
Frameshift drive charging.
And the great thing with YouTube, you can always check out his older streams. I think he did one about a couple of days ago.
Fuel scooping.
And the reason why I say it's like pulling teeth, it's because it's really hard to teach someone this game
Fuel scooping complete.
when you're doing it in a chat room. Like you said before about the Colonia missions, you wanted to do it by mic, and that's why, because some aspects of this game are very complex, and it's too hard to describe it in chat.
Frameshift drive charging.
But he plays on PC, and I play on PlayStation 4, so there's no way we can get together and wing up, or go into TeamSpeak or whatever. I'm trying to get one of the people who watches this stream that also plays on PC. I want to get him to take him to Dav's Hope so I can start gathering materials.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, where are you at? Number 2. Okay. Okay, he's really close, so... I'm guessing that's where you want to go. Yep. Slow down. Yeah, a couple days ago I was at Dav's Hope maxing out my materials. And I would, like I said, I never would have gotten there if it wasn't for a friend winging up with me and showing me the way there. Because I really suck at the coordinate landings. Especially on PlayStation when you're playing on your television set. And the numbers are just way too small. At least for my poor eyesight. That's why Frontier should have a way that you can just enter the coordinates of any planet and they just place a marker, you know. Sort of like the Guardian sites. And you just fly right to them. Oh yeah, I'm a regular visitor at Dav's Hope too. I spend the materials on engineering and then go back and scoop up a lot more, and I'm glad they didn't put the Nerf hammer to that. Knock wood.
Mission objective complete. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, I think we should be heading back to Shinrata Desra.
3, 2, 1.
I think I'm done with the missions. Let me check. Location visited. Yeah, okay. Make sure that's all I got. Alright, let's head back to Shinrata Desra. And we are 4 jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
I just gotta remember about the illegal passengers when I try to enter Jameson.
Fuel scooping.
Well, that guy still wants to try to interdict me.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, I'll look at that friend request as soon as I get back to Shinrada or back to Jameson. Because if I do it now, then you guys will have to look at the blue screen, which I don't like doing on a live stream.
Fuel scooping.
I think it's discourteous to the viewers.
Fuel scooping complete.
But I definitely will accept the friend request as soon as the stream is over, which will be when I hand in the missions.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping.
Okay, one more jump to Shinrada.
Fuel scooping complete.
I imagine there's a lot of people camped out at Jameson right now, waiting for tomorrow to buy their crates or challengers.
Frameshift drive charging.
So it's probably a popular place.
Four, three, two, one.
And we'll see if I can get into the station without getting scanned.
Fuel scooping complete.
Just don't interdict me right now. Looks like it's almost a straight-in approach right now, according to the hologram.
Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Okay, raise it up a little bit. Might be a little bit too high. Bring it down a little bit. It looks pretty good. Okay, this is the first time I did Summit running, so feel free to laugh. Drop my heat sink now.
South Kruger, Juliet, India, Mike. Please submit a landing request on approach, Commander.
Heatsink deployed.
Access granted. Please head directly for Bay 17.
Okay, let the computer take over.
You are approved for automated docking.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright. Okay, I'm just finishing up doing some passenger missions with some illegal passengers. Did some sightseeing. And now I'm getting ready to hand in the missions.
Ship is on the ground. Perform landing checks.
Mainly did it for materials. Getting ready to do some engineering for the crate and the Challenger tomorrow. Alright, let's hand these puppies in. And I've been streaming for over 2 hours, so plus I gotta go feed my cat. Alright. Give me that material. In the meantime, if you enjoyed the stream, please feel free to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified next time I do some streaming. I would really appreciate that. Alright, let's hand these missions in. Modified embedded firmware, 5 of those. Plus 2 million credits, that's not bad. And let's see, thermic alloys, grade 4, I'll take them. More modified embedded firmware. Plus 2 million credits. And let's see, what's the last one? Oh, I must be filled up with the modified embedded firmware. Okay, that's good. I'll take the credits then. Okay, as far as my rank, let me show you here. So gotta get back to that. Okay, for the Federation, my rank is Vice Admiral. For the Empire, I'm a Duke. As far as combat, I'm a Master, and I'm elite in trade and exploration. CQC, I never even tried it, so that's my ranks and my credit balance. And I thank everybody for joining me for this stream. like I said, if you enjoyed it, please feel free to hit the subscribe and the like button. And until next time, see you later.